there's people to my left and people to my right, and we're all doing the same thing. Like, how am I going to stick out like a sore thumb? So I kind of adopted this philosophy called go for wins, because the longest time when you're starting an online business, you're thinking, how can I make money? How can I, ditch the rat race? How can I, live the life I want? And that's how I thought. I was like, how can I make a lot of money? And when I started adopting this mentality of instead of how much money can I make myself to how much money can I make someone else, things started changing. So I get a phone call from Brian Page at the time, didn't know each other. He needed some help with like a tech issue, right? I didn't know how to do it, but I was like, I know how to do it, right?
Yeah.
Like everyone, fake it till you make it, but you can adopt that philosophy if you can execute on what you're promising, right? And I knew as a type of person, I was like, look, I don't know, but I'll figure it out. 100%. And he needed some help with like it was like some weird tech issue, like some SendGrid SMTP issue.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, man, I got you on this. And, I go and look it up and I research it and I fix it for him. And that was it. I didn't hear from Brian for a couple of weeks. Well, he's calling me. He calls me one more time. I'm driving home from St. Pete here. I live in Orlando. I have some family in St. Pete, and I'm driving home and I get a call from Brian and he's like, hey man, I got this course. Like, it's not really doing much. I'm like selling it on like, JV Zoo here and there, but really nothing. He had no funnel, no marketing campaign, no ads, no, like nothing. Like he had the course done and that was it. No proof of concept, nothing. And he's like, yo man, like how can you like help me sell this thing or like build a funnel? And I'm like, I was like, dude, I would love to. Like, you need a webinar funnel for this thing. Like everything you're telling me, man, like a webinar funnel would crush it. And he's like, perfect, man. Like, do you know anyone that can build one? And I was like, yeah, me. And it was funny because it's like the next funnel I built, the first funnel that started my career was a webinar funnel. And the second funnel I'm building to kind of catapult my career was a webinar funnel. So we build this webinar funnel for Brian. We dolled this thing up. I'm funnel hacking. I'm modeling other people. And let me say, I'm modeling. I'm not copying, because I think this space is saturated by too many people copying everyone's genius. It's so annoying, but yeah. I digress. I'm modeling, and one thing led to another, trial and error. My whole mentality again was go for wins. How can I make Brian a lot of money versus how can I make a lot of money? Next thing you know, we launched this thing, and in 43 days, we do $1 million. We had an amazing team. We had a JV partner manager named Kristen, who's absolutely amazing, crushed it. Brian, obviously being the focus, being the poster child for it. And I was a partner in the business. He wanted me to become a partner in the business now because of how well we did. And 43 days later, blood, sweat, and tears with this mentality of how can I make him a lot of money? We did $1 million in 43 days. And, that funnel's gone on to do,